we're about to take a pivotal step towards the most powerfully transformative energies of 2024. The new supermoon on March 10th is the moment we step onto the on-ramp for the upcoming eclipses and marks a chapter of deep preparation for the life-altering shifts we have coming up on the path ahead. Tune in with me and get ready to receive your angels' messages for the new supermoon cycle with divine guidance spanning from March 10th through 24th, 2024. On March 10th, we have a new supermoon in the sign of sensitive, empathic Pisces. A supermoon occurs when the moon is at its closest to the Earth in its orbit, making for a very powerful lunar pull, not only on our Earth's physical gravity and tides, but also on our physical bodies, emotional bodies, and spiritual energy bodies. This is the second new supermoon in a series of 5 new supermoons occurring in a row, and is therefore part of a powerful chapter of new beginnings and healing change in the human psyche. Specifically, this new supermoon is seeding several profound cosmic events, including the upcoming March equinox on the 19th, the astrological new year when the sun moves into Aries on the 21st, the huge shift coming up with the lunar south node eclipse on the 25th, and the life path altering transformations we have coming up in April, which is going to be the most powerful month for ascension energies this year. This new supermoon is setting the stage for basically all of it. One of the key ways this new moon cycle is helping us to prepare is by getting us in touch with our emotions. Our emotions are key messengers in delivering information about our level of alignment with universal harmony at the levels of body, mind, and spirit. This new supermoon is helping us to pave the way for a radical new level of spiritual awakening by way of raising our emotional sensitivity and expanding our awareness of our important inner truths. Now, simultaneously, we're also receiving a powerful dose of creative, dreamy inspiration. With our emotional sensitivity being so high, our psychic sensitivity is also going to be at peak levels. This is giving us a divinely inspired glimpse into the future, wherein we'll not only see what is possible for our world as we gradually co-create a new Earth, but also start the creative process for bringing it about. One of the most fascinating cosmic alignments reflecting this is that during this new supermoon, the sun and moon are positioned at just about the midpoint of a conjunction between Saturn and Neptune. This is essentially a quick glimpse into 2025 and 2026 when the great Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees of Aries will occur, symbolizing the fall of the old world and the rising of the new. Just for reference, the last time we had this alignment was in November of 1989 during the collapse of the Berlin Wall, marking the beginning of the fall of communism, the dissolution of the old order, and the rise of an inspired new idealism. Since a Saturn-Neptune conjunction occurs about every 36 to 37 years or so, this is going to be giving us a quick forecast into the themes we'll likely see throughout the next 36-year cycle, starting around July of 2025. So pay attention to any big spiritual lessons or messages you see playing out on the world stage, in your personal life, or within dreams or psychic visions you receive during this supermoon. This is your glimpse into what is now meant to dissolve in order to make way for the new. Remember, letting go of the old is a necessary step in manifestation. This new moon cycle is going to be powerful for manifestation, so be sure to set strong intentions and spend time visualizing those intentions coming to fruition. We are in the perfect energy alignment to birth dreams into reality. The planet Pluto, representing transformation, is in a long-term square to Haumea, representing rebirth and fertility. And Chiron, the wounded healer, is also still on the North Node, which represents our future collective destiny, and will only be crescendoing into a closer and closer alignment as we head towards the eclipses. This means that our healing has only just gotten started, and that healing plays a profound role in everything that we're now powerfully manifesting. So, as you've set intentions and envision your future path, this new moon, be sure to pay attention to any signs or realizations you receive about what healing needs to take place to guide it all into full manifestation. With that cosmic backdrop in mind for context, let's dive right into our angel messages. All 3 of the angel messages I'm about to share will likely apply to your path in some way, but if you'd like to get a sense of which message is going to be your leading theme or spiritual lesson, then pick a number in your head right now, 1, 2, or 3. Whichever number you feel immediately most drawn to will represent your leading angel message. Ready? Let's dive in. The angel's first message for this new supermoon cycle is all about empowerment for empaths. During this supermoon, there are a total of 4 astral bodies concentrated in empathic, sensitive Pisces, including the Sun, Moon, Saturn, and Neptune. This translates to an energy of extreme sensitivity at both the emotional and psychic levels, feeding our growing sense of multidimensionality and unity consciousness, as well as teaching us to expand our empathy. For those of you who are already identifying as empaths, meaning you already typically live at a very high level of spiritual, emotional, and physical sensitivity, you are likely to be experiencing a big healing upgrade. And even if you do not necessarily identify as an empath, you're still about to get a huge upgrade for the empathic side of your nature, which we all have. This means that Spirit is guiding us into kindness, gentleness, and healing by way of the force of love. Speaking of empowerment and healing for empaths, I have a very special angel healing that I'll be sharing soon that may just change your whole life trajectory as an empath. If you're interested in receiving this healing, click the link I left for you in the description below and add your name to my Empaths Empowerment list so that you'll be the first to receive updates on this healing and receive my upcoming free 6-part video series on this topic. Now, with all of this intense empathic sensitivity in the air, know that it is possible to experience a flooding of emotion and intensity during this moon cycle. Keep your eye on March 11th when Venus moves into Pisces, as this emotional flood will help to bring insight and wisdom related to love and relationships. Then keep your eye on March 22nd when Mars will enter Pisces, helping to soften that heightened emotional intensity. There are benefits and challenges to experiencing high-level sensitivity. If the intensity gets to be too challenging, spend time near bodies of water, slow down, ground your energy, and focus on caring for your physical body and calming your nervous system. To capitalize on the benefits of this empathic upgrade, keep a journal close at hand. You're likely to receive big healing realizations about your personal life's path, and you will also be highly receptive to spiritual messages, particularly during your sleep. According to the angels, the purpose of this empathic upgrade is to help the whole collective calibrate into a higher level of awareness regarding our oneness. The more we realize and function according to our oneness, the more powerfully we all heal as a collective. The angel's second message for this new supermoon cycle is about your soul calling to hold a torch of hope in this world. We're currently within a mass long-term awakening of consciousness for humanity. As such, there is a great deal of disillusionment underway, wherein people are shedding illusions from their worldview and breaking free of the limitations that those illusions may have placed upon their power in the past. This may include seeing the world with brand new eyes, and what you're being guided to do is hold hope. Your angels are holding your hand, encouraging you not to despair over the state of the world, no matter what you may see. Yes, there is destruction and intense, seemingly challenging healing going on in our world right now, but this is a natural part of birthing a new era. According to the angels, light workers all around the world are about to receive powerful downloads of new hope, including ideas and inspirations that will help us to co-create the new world. There is a very powerful cosmic alignment reflecting this. During the new supermoon, the planet Mercury, the planet of communication and ideas, will be at 0 degrees of Aries, which symbolizes the axis of the world. This symbolizes that powerful new consciousness is getting ready to flood the world stage to recreate our world. The archangels of higher consciousness and wisdom are working very closely with lightworkers just like you to help you channel divine knowledge that will lead this world shift. In other words, you are the hero of hope. You are being guided into alignment with the mind and perspective of God so as to encode regeneration, reharmonization, and balance back into the earth and all of its beings. Pay attention especially for signs from Archangel Metatron, the angel of higher consciousness, Archangel Raziel, the angel of wisdom, Archangel Gabriel, the angel of communication and spiritual teaching, and Archangel Michael, the angel who eradicates fear and restores the light to our consciousness. I left links for you in the description below with meditations that will help you connect with these powerful angels and receive these spiritual downloads. Now, one more very magical energy shift occurring around this regeneration of hope will be the March equinox occurring on the 19th. This is one of the most magical days of the year as the energy grid of the whole planet will be alive, awake, open, and receiving powerful streams of divine light. I'll be sharing tons more information about this equinox in my next video, so be sure to keep your eyes open for that. Overall, the biggest thing to know about this shift is that you'll be receiving strong healing and strength to hold your personal torch of hope high, and with it illuminate your corner of the world. The angel's third message for this new supermoon cycle is that you are a powerful light worker. There's no doubt about it, we are in the middle of an era of great transformation. Every era of transformation is shaped by its leaders. And not all leaders necessarily come in the form of flashy public roles in society or politics. Some of the most valuable, effective, and powerful leaders in the world are leading within the simplicity of everyday life as healers, teachers, parents, artists, builders, thinkers, lovers, storytellers, and everyday innovators. If you are listening to these words now, then know that you were divinely guided here to receive the message that you are one of these leaders. How are you leading? By way of the thought and focus that you are holding in your consciousness. Your consciousness is like a lighthouse in the dark. It has the power to lead all the ships home to port. So, when you learn to master your thought and focus, such that you anchor yourself in hope, love, and light, you enact powerful leadership. Now, being anchored in hope, love, and light doesn't necessarily mean being perfectly positive and without challenge or contrast. A boat may be anchored, but it will still rise and fall on the waves. So too may you be anchored in hope, love, and light, but still feel the normal ups and downs of human consciousness, including all of the passing challenges, doubts, or difficult emotions that we all feel. However, when you respond to those challenges by returning to love, you recreate the world in love's image. According to the angels, one person vibrating in the consciousness of love's light has the power to counterbalance millions of people who are resonating in fear. We are currently experiencing a consciousness leap that comes around about once every 12,000 years, and you are one of the pioneers of that leap, helping to map out a pathway into love's light and hope. Pay attention to what ideas or lessons come in, especially around March 14th when the moon will be conjunct Uranus square to Mars and Mercury will be semi-square to Mars. This shift has the potential to bring in revolutionary urges and bursts of energy related to world change. Pay attention also to March 17th when the sun conjuncts Neptune, as this will bring in waves of big, dreamy, inspired creativity. There's a huge potential for these spiritual downloads of creative vision to be centered around humanity's relationship with the earth. According to the angels, many lightworkers are being guided into a higher awareness of the profound spiritual purpose behind our relationship with Mother Earth. This will include insights and awakening around our body's health, food, farming, water, and environmentalism. Essentially, we're all being guided to experience a higher level of harmony with Mother Earth so that we can shift into harmony with her wisdom. Earth is one of our greatest and wisest teachers in the ways of unity consciousness, and she is playing a key role in helping humanity to realize our oneness with each other and with all of the web of life. Remember, your inner consciousness level shifts are the birthplace of these changes, so support your awakening consciousness with all the love and care you can. Thank you so much for tuning into these messages and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. It helps so much when you hit that like button, by the way, as it ensures other light workers will be able to find these angel messages within YouTube's algorithm. Remember that if you'd like to receive deep healing and spiritual development for your empathic side, then click the link I left below to sign up for my Empaths Empowerment List. If you weren't able to sign up for my Angelic Ascension coaching program before enrollment closed at the beginning of March, then you're going to love this opportunity to receive a big empowering upgrade with the angels, including receiving a free 6-part video series that I'm working on now and will be sending out to you soon if you add your name to that Empaths list. It is my honor to be connected with you on your spiritual path. Do know until we meet again that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye.